Yo, 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 what's up?
What up, though?
Hey. This your girl, Jasmine.
And your boy, Matt.
And we are the Millennial Tempo.
Yep.
Hey, y'all.
Back for another one.
Yes, we are here.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, we on some daylight. On a daylight tip.
I swear, this might be the first episode we recorded in the daytime.
It is the first.
You know? Yeah. All the other ones been late night.
Yeah, we have not done a daytime tip, but we both got a busy rest of the day, and both the kids sleep, so we was like, let's go do it real quick.
Gotta get it.
Let's go do it real quick, because
I
still have to meal prep our food. He's getting ready to go TDY. Yeah, he's getting ready to go TDY on tomorrow. So he'll be gone. What you gonna be gone? 2 weeks?
Man, 2 weeks, man.
Yeah. He's gonna be gone for 2 weeks.
From the 16th to the 27th.
And then on the 28th, you know where I'm gonna be?
Well.
At work.
Work? Dang, you gotta work on the 28th?
Yeah, I'm working for somebody.
Oh, man.
So that I can be off on Monday. And y'all, let me tell y'all.
Hamburger.
Why I just have a love-hate relationship with the military. Our children are getting christened. They're getting dedicated this weekend. And he found out that he had to TDY on Monday.
Monday, man.
So they gave him
this week.
Yeah, of this week. So they gave him 7 days.
Not even, because it was close of business on Monday when I found out.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, it was definitely late when you called me fussing about it. So 6 business days. Uh-oh, my phone's on. And told her he has to TDY. We have people coming from Georgia, Michigan, North Carolina.
All over the place. And these people obviously have purchased plane tickets or rearranged their schedules to drive here. Oh, we also got family coming from Delaware. Yeah. So we, you know what I'm saying? We have already put everything in motion. We rescheduled the dedication with the church, about 3-4 times? Yeah.
About 3 or 4 times. And then we finally had set a date, prepared everybody to come, and then boom, the father of the children is not going to even be there. Crazy. It sucks so bad. Like, my feelings are hurt for you.
Mine too.
Yeah, my feelings are really hurt that he's going to miss out. But I mean,
it is what it is.
Yeah, that's what y'all military folks say. That's how y'all look at it. And
that's the only way we can look at it. What else can we do?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's the nature of the beast.
Let's play dead and then come back alive.
Play dead. Play dead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just play
dead. That's gonna work.
And then come back alive on Monday.
Come back on Tuesday. Like, yeah, I ain't dead.
False alarm, y'all. Man, I'm alive.
They gonna have
Look at God.
Hey, won't he do it?
I went on to church and them folks told me, bring them back.
Man.
Wouldn't that be cool though?
Man.
Well, not if he played dead, but you know, if you could come back to life. But yeah, so he's gonna be missing out, and it sucks because we have been prepping. The kids, their godmother has been putting in a lot of work, a lot of planning. So
yes, she has.
Yeah, she got the kids. Yesterday we went over her house, and the kids tried on their little outfits and stuff. Candy got a little hat. They wearing their little white suits. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be so cute.
Yeah, it is. Sucks that I miss it, but whatever.
It sucks, but
can't dwell on it. It's gotta go.
Yeah, I guess.
All the way across the country, man. I can't even come back on a flight, man.
You could if you peep the scene out. And I asked him this question. I said, so Matt, if you peep the scene out and it seems like y'all don't have anything going on the weekend, he could purchase a ticket on his own. Yeah. And I am willing to be like, run it. If y'all not doing nothing over the weekend, you can buck on Friday and leave Sunday night. You ain't willing to buck?
Leave Sunday night.
Yeah, I mean, not only is my family coming in, but your family coming in too. So I would,
that's a lot of variables.
You're going to miss out on them.
That's a lot of variables.
I guess it is. And then you know what just dawned on me when I said that?
What?
The fact that on Sunday, we lit. Nobody want to be driving to, and then the airports are an hour away.
Facts.
So that's a 2-hour turnaround.
But that ain't got shit to do with nothing. Fuck you talking about?
I changed my mind in my brain while I was saying that. When I thought about the fact that you had to be gone on Sunday.
Nah, you trying to play me, man.
We lit.
Nah, it's too many variables, man. What if the flight get delayed?
That's true.
Or something. And I know I'm going to have somewhere to be Monday morning at 0:30. I'm going to have to be up at work doing stuff. So it's just, the risk ain't, the risk is worth the reward, but not for real.
It's not, because you wouldn't want to miss out. Because I actually, you remember when I guess it was considered a TDY even though I was a civilian.
Yeah.
When I had went to South Carolina and then I went to Saginaw for Easter and then came back. And you remember my flight got delayed and I had class on that Monday, but ended up I went and mind y'all, I was like 6-7 months pregnant.
Yeah.
I was pregnant, traveling, and they ended up delaying my flight. But what happened is I ended up talking to the people at the front desk. I'm like, I have to get back to South Carolina, and they put me on another flight, and I got back to South Carolina like
in the nick of time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I got dressed and went to class.
Yes. Yeah. Nah.
Yeah. So I
ain't doing all that.
And anyways, we lit on Sunday. We gonna get out of church. My mom and I, we done already planned the menu. Green beans.
Yeah.
And we're going to do some baked chicken. We're going to do some fried chicken and some pork chops.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we're going to play Big Pequeno.
Y'all going to play Big Pequeno?
Yeah. That's his family game. And y'all, when I tell y'all, I love that game. It be so fun.
Yeah, it's super lit.
Yeah. So we're going to play it because everybody not leaving till Monday. And I'm going to be off on that Monday. So we lit.
Man.
Liddy.
I don't know what I'm finna do, man.
Be on FaceTime the whole time. You gonna go on phone to phone.
Pretty much. At least for the yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do that weekend. At least I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do that weekend. I'm looking up things to do in the Seattle area.
Okay, so Saturday morning, you get up, go to the gym.
For sure.
Grind out. I'm talking about get you about 2 hours in.
Yeah, for facts. Definitely going to the gym.
Then once you leave the gym, go back, take a shower. Go have you a nice breakfast, a brunch. Find you maybe a brunch spot. Leave brunch, come back, maybe take a nap, chill, whoop-de-whoop, and then go sightseeing.
Yeah. I just don't know what in the world is in Washington State to see. I done Googled it. I can't find nothing.
TT, she said that that was her favorite duty station.
Oh, for
she
real?
said there's tons to do there.
Oh, okay.
So you might want to call her.
Okay. Go to Targets.
Don't play with me. Don't play. That's an insider. I'm not going to even elaborate on that inside joke. Because Nah, B.
Anyways.
So yeah, just go enjoy yourself. Because either way, he gonna be. If I don't answer my FaceTime, he gonna FaceTime his mama. If his mama don't answer her FaceTime, then he might go to my mama.
Yeah.
So he gonna be on everybody's phone.
On everybody's joint. I'm definitely especially on Sunday.
Trying to see what's up, what's going on. Saturday, we cranking up on Friday. My mama don't get here till late Thursday.
Yeah.
So I gotta go to work on Friday. But on Friday, by the time I get out of work, the kids, I ain't gonna have to. On Friday, I'm not gonna have to get the kids ready for school. I'm gonna be able to sleep in, go to work. I'm gonna bust my cases out and I'm bucking, and then I'm gonna come home and we lit.
Yeah.
We lit. I'm excited. I hate you not gonna be.
I was excited.
Yeah, we was about to have a great weekend, especially when you can get like everybody in one house, which is my family and his family all in one house.
Right.
It's always a good time.
It is. We have a ball together.
Yeah, and our house be flooded with folks. Like we be packed up in here like some Mexicans, but I'm talking about it be folks everywhere. Folks be everywhere. But that's cool.
So, last week we left off telling you guys about Matt's birthday. I think was it your birthday the next day? Whatever. Yeah. His birthday was that week, the last episode. Yeah,
it was that week
that we recorded. And I don't even remember listening. I don't remember what was on the episode, whether or not we told y'all what we had planned that you didn't know of. Did we?
Well, to recap, we had what we had planned was we had some people coming over to the house that Friday to play some games. Little kickback type party, some friends and family. We did talk about it actually because I told you that I told everybody I don't know who you invited over.
Oh, that's right.
What I mean?
That's right.
So yeah, people came over to the crib. It was a dope vibe.
Yeah. So let me start off.
Yeah.
So I went to work on Thursday.
Yeah.
I got out of work and I went and got my nails done, my toes done, because I had to be looking good for my baby daddy for his birthday. So after I got out of work, after I finished getting my nails done, I went and got little stuff or whatever at the stores. I had went to a couple stores and got some things, and then I went grocery shopping. I had been building up my menu for a couple weeks trying to figure out what all I was going to make. So I ended up going to the grocery store. I didn't get home that night till 9 o'clock that night?
Yeah, it was late. It was like 9.
Yeah, it was
9:30, somewhere around there.
Yeah, by 9 o'clock I got home. Yeah. And I knew that on Friday we was gonna be moving and shaking. So I had to get in the kitchen on Thursday night. I had to. And what I mean by get in the kitchen was prep everything.
Right.
I get it from my mama, y'all. Anybody who know my mama know that she is going, when she doing an event where she has to cook and stuff, it's on point. She prepping, she getting everything dressed to assure that, number one, things start on time, and number two, she can actually party and she not working.
A lot of work the day of the event.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I came home and Cannon, he was still up, and Cody was already asleep. Cannon was up, and we was actually having a ball. Cannon was hanging out.
Yeah,
we was chilling. Good. He was having fun.
Yeah.
And I started prepping. I had the music on. Matt had a 5 little playlist going, and
DJ Matty Wack keep
DJ
it coming.
Matty Wack on the 1s and 2s. So DJ Matty Wack had the music on. I'm prepping. I guess I could tell y'all my menu just for giggles and shits, or is it shits and giggles?
Shits and giggles.
Okay, for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
So I made rotel dip. It was just like a party style thing.
Yeah.
I did rotel dip. I made some pizza. Yeah, finger foods. I did pizza sliders, which were a hit. They was filling them sliders.
Yeah, them joints was hitting.
They was killing them. And then I made.
Actually, you know what? I didn't even eat that much that day, but
no, you didn't. But the next day,
I ate on the back end though.
Yeah, they was good. And then I made my famous wings. Anybody who knows me,
yeah.
Tell them, just give them a little briefing on my wings.
Wings hit, man. Fried and or baked.
Yeah.
Smacking homemade sauce.
Yeah, I make my own sauce, y'all. And the sauce is banging. Even my job, when we do
they be geeked up about meatballs though at your job, them folks.
Yeah, they not hard to please.
Nah.
They not hard. They be going crazy about my meatballs, y'all.
Those folks don't know good eating where you work, boy.
I will say they're not hard to please. When I come up in there with my crock pot with some meatballs and they go crazy,
they be going fool over her meatballs.
I really was like, okay, like this ain't nothing. This ain't nothing. And I ain't even really cooked in my new unit. In my old unit, I used to, every Saturday that I worked, I would get in the kitchen for real.
You did though, yeah.
Every Saturday, didn't I?
Every Saturday you did. It's because you work too many damn Saturdays now.
Yeah.
That's too much. 4 Saturdays back to back.
Yeah, in the kitchen, nah. Yeah, so I don't. Nothing. I barely cook now, and then there's only one supervisor in my new unit that initiates cooking.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Whereas in my other unit, we had like 2 supervisors that initiate cooking, and then out of those 2 supervisors, they're the main ones who worked every Saturday. Then we only work 1 Saturday a month.
Oh, okay.
So we used
to
make
a difference,
right? So we did some big time cooking over there. But anyways, that's where I made my that's where I used to make my wings at, and they love them. So anyways, I made wings. I made meatballs, which is basic, very basic. the frozen meatballs with some barbecue sauce and some grape jelly.
Yeah.
And a little bit of seasoning on them.
Yeah.
That's it. And then I made chicken salad, which I wouldn't consider my famous chicken salad, but Matt loves it. So
yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, he loves my chicken salad.
You know.
And when she make her chicken salad, she make real deal. She marinates her chicken.
So
chicken
she
breast.
Cook the chicken herself.
Yeah, she marinate her chicken breast and then bake it and then she shred it. I ain't doing all that. I just buy a rotisserie chicken. I had Matt shred it for me.
Cut him up.
And then I go from there.
Chef Boyardee over here.
Yeah, that's definitely my sous chef when it comes to cutting up stuff. He gonna cut up all my vegetables and fruit.
Because you can't cut to save your life.
I hate cutting. I'm a lefty, so I think that's my reason. So, so my goal was to have everything done by midnight. So at midnight, we could do a nice little. I had bought a bottle of champagne. I had got strawberries. Yep. So my goal was to be done by 12, and I actually ended up meeting that goal. So I prepped. So what I did, I prepped everything. I didn't cook it, but I had everything prepped. So once we got home on Friday before the party started, all I had to do was just
turn stuff on.
Right. Turn everything on. So that was that. So at 12 o'clock midnight, I gave him a card. Yeah. And you can go ahead and talk about the card. So
I read the card. It would have been nice to actually bring it down here. But anyways, read it and read it aloud. And it pretty much was like, you know, tomorrow morning, which would have been Friday, when you wake up, pack your bag for 2 days. So I'm like totally shocked at this point because I ain't expect to do nothing extracurricular outside of had a party. Like that was it. The only thing I, expected was just to have people over the house. So, the card just totally surprised me. And like I said, I had no idea that was coming. Like, you know how sometimes you have like a small inclination, like, nah, she's gonna surprise me, or you even looking for a surprise. I wasn't even looking for no surprise. I think that's why it slapped me across the face like that. So yeah, and I did just that. Next day, got up, packed. Where we all
what
packed.
Else did the card say? The card said more than that.
Oh man,
it said be ready on Saturday morning to go out of town.
Right. That's what I just said. Pack my bags up. I'll be going somewhere. Okay. Pack a bag for 2 days.
Okay. Yeah, because he had to be up at. I was hoping you was gonna say about the 6:30 in the morning.
Oh yeah, we had to wake up crazy early.
Yeah, on Saturday.
Yeah, we woke up like 7:30. We got out of the house by about like 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Out the house?
Yeah, what time?
No, we didn't. We supposed to left at 8. We didn't leave the house about 9:30.
Oh, okay.
We ain't never on time for nothing.
I still was a little saucy from the night before.
A little?
Yeah, I got in the car and crashed.
This dude was drunk. Crashed
out.
This man, let me tell y'all.
The Friday night?
No, I'm talking about Saturday morning. You was still drunk.
Oh.
So we had so much alcohol left over. So I had grabbed some alcohol just to take with us. So once we got to where we were going, we didn't have to buy anything to drink. Yeah. This man, first off, I'm getting ready to put it in the trunk. He takes it out my hand to put it in the trunk himself. And I go on about my business, packing up the car. Then I come in the house and he pouring up some more Hennessy to take. I'm like, dog, you just put a bottle of Hennessy in the car.
Oh, that's because I didn't know what that was, though.
You seen it.
Yeah, I didn't know what was in that bag that you had in your hand. I just was trying to help you out and put stuff in the trunk of the car for you. But I didn't know you had already packed no alcohol, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we ended up, so Friday morning, we got up. I had prepped everything. Well, what did we do? We had our toast. We talked. We chit-chatted. And we brought in his birthday. Yeah. And we went to sleep.
Yeah. Out of there.
And then we got up, got the kids dressed, took them to school. And while he was taking the kids to school, I was packing for me and the kids. Right. And he came home and he packed himself. Right. Then we went to the gym.
Yeah, went to the gym.
Yeah, he wanted to go to the gym for his birthday.
Yeah. Because we don't really get to work out together very often. So
no, we don't.
And I actually enjoy our workout sessions together. And this was one of the rare opportunities that I was like, well, let's seize the moment when we'll have the kids and neither one of us got to work. Mm-hmm. So let's just try to get in there. So yeah, we went to the gym, and then afterwards, I almost cussed some old lady out at the gas pump for being rude.
Oh yeah,
being rude. Like, first of all, you don't know if I went in that junk, I could have been paying in cash. You know what I'm saying? That's what tripped me out about people. So I parked at the gas pump and we went in there and bought like, you know, a little bit of alcohol or something like that for the night later on. And come back out and some old lady talking trash to some innocent bystander like, I don't know why people blocking the pumps. So she came out and like she was irate. And I looked at her, I was like, you good? And she was like, yeah, trying to be. Anyways. So yeah, after that, what we do? We ended up going to Hot and Juicy. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's our second or third time going there for your birthday.
Yeah. Hot and Juicy, one of our favorites. Actually.
Yeah, so that's your birthday
seafood
spot.
restaurant in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. You know, bag seafood. You go in there and you order up your the amount of seafood you want, the type, and then the spice level, and then the seasonings. Yeah. And they bring out in the bag. You have a bib and some gloves. Eat good. It's delicious.
And it's so good. And get you a good old beer.
Down. Yeah.
And then they give you calamari. Yeah. And then they have, of course, the potatoes, the corn, and the sausage.
And we usually get crab legs. And what's the joint?
Shrimp, crawfish.
Yeah, smacking.
It'd be good. And we get the hot and juicy flavor, which is like a spicy, garlic, buttery type flavor. And it's so good.
Yeah, and that stuff be seasoned too, man.
Yes.
So we smacked that earlier during the day.
Yeah, it was about 12, 1 o'clock. And then he wanted a cheesecake for his birthday.
Yep.
So we stopped at Cheesecake Factory and I got him a cheesecake.
Yeah. First before that, we went to the mall. And then we went to the Cheesecake Factory.
I forgot about the mall. Yep.
Yeah.
So he had to get him a fit. So mind you, all this time he don't know where he's going. So
no idea.
Telling him, okay, you know, for the house party, no big deal. You know, you can just throw on something. But I'm telling him that he needed to get a fit for Saturday. So I'm like, okay. He like, well, what should I wear? I'm like, this is what you need to wear. So I pretty much picked the outfit out. He had to pay for it, y'all. I was tapped out by that time.
Yeah.
So I'm telling him like, okay, so I already know what we're doing. I already know what we got going on. So I know how he needs to be dressed. Not too dressy and not too chill. So we went in Macy's and found him something. Plus I had to get the kids something because Cody, he doesn't have any pants and jeans and stuff because he's on to a new size for this season change. Yeah. So we had to find him something as well. So, and I think Cannon still is wearing Cody's old thing. So he good. But I'm having to every season buy Cody still new stuff. So we went to the mall, got that. So I actually ended up picking out his fit, which was a bomb ass fit. That shit was bomb. It was a 5 fit. So he picked out his fit. Then we went to Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
And
got the cake.
And then we headed home. And I started busting pots and pans. So no, we went and picked the kids up.
Yeah, we went
to the mall again. We had to go to the mall in Charles County.
We went to Charles County Mall too?
Yeah, and that's where we got Cody jeans from.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we stopped by the mall at the crib, and then we went and got the kids. Came back and you started clapping and playing.
Yeah. So I'm in the kitchen. His cousins, they was the first to arrive, so they was keeping the kids occupied for us. So we in the kitchen running our mouths and, you know, cooking, whatever. So Matt, he went and got dressed, took his shower, got dressed. And then once I finally finished up everything, I went upstairs, got myself, took a shower, got dressed. And then people started coming.
Yeah.
Like, right? I think we had already had a couple guests.
Folks was late though.
Niggas was super late. Like, I don't know why.
They was late. Folks was late now.
I get so nervous.
What you told people to come over at 7 o'clock?
I told people 7, 8. Yeah. That's what I said.
Like 9.
Yeah. And I had my mama had FaceTime me and I ain't answered the phone because I was getting ready to get in the shower. Yeah. So she texted me. She was like,
I'm just trying to FaceTime just to see, you know, I'm mad I'm missing the party. So what's going on? I was like, nobody's here. I'm like, ain't nobody even here. So she was like, oh my God, it's okay. People, I'm like, niggas ain't never on time. But the fact that I ain't never on time for people functions.
Never.
I got a lot of nerve.
You do. We ain't never on time.
Never. And when I tell you I was tight, I was like, dang. Okay, all these people I'm going back through my phone, making sure, see who all RSVP, counting up the folks. And the main reason why I be pressed is especially when you cook a lot of food. That's a lot of course you want your guests to come because you invited them and you planning it's your birthday, you want it to be perfect. Right. Yeah. But a lot of times I'm like, okay, I prepped all this food for this amount of people. Yeah. And niggas not showing up.
They need to come eat this food.
They need to come eat this food.
Right.
So that was another thing. But folks start trickling in, and I think out of everybody that RSVP, only two groups of people didn't come. 2 people didn't come. That was it. So it was perfect. So we had a damn ball. Mm-hmm. We had a doggone ball.
It was.
We was drinking, and then I like to, I don't know, but this is a gift that I think that I have, and the gift is I can be the nucleus to a situation where I bring all these people together. Yeah. And all of these people could. If they wanted to, they can hang out outside of us and still enjoy one another. Yeah. Because everybody who I invited, we had a ball. Everybody was getting along. We had actually Cody's school best friend, his best friend from school. My baby, when I tell you, him and this little boy are obsessed. And so all the teachers, you know, kept on saying, oh my God, you guys need to get these y'all need to get together and y'all need to meet because these kids, they love each other so they can hang out outside of work. So at first I was skeptical because I'm like, I don't know, you know, I don't know these people, whatever. So I just did it. I seen her one day. I seen the little kid's mom, and I seen her, and I was like, okay, you know, you size people up. People out. And I'm like, all right.
You see if they are relatable.
Yeah.
You look at them and like, can I relate to this person?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I sized her up. I'm like, okay, she seems cool. So, her and I actually ended up picking up at the same time one day, and we exchanged numbers. So I actually was the initiator in the whole thing. I was like, hey, you know, Cody's birthday is getting ready to come up, and he loves your son. So let's exchange numbers, and then, you know, I'll invite you guys out for Cody's birthday. So she's like, okay, cool. So I sent her a text. I'm like, hey, this is me. You know, I know you she was actually pregnant at the time and getting ready to have another baby. So I'm like, I'll let you know far in advance, you know, what the plans are. And if you guys can come out. Yeah. So we ended up meeting up with them at Sky Zone for Cody's birthday. Yep. And the 4 of us, which was her husband, her kid, and her newborn, and her son, and then of course me, Matt, Cody, and Cannon, and we clicked instantly.
Yeah, we had a good time.
We had a great time.
They're cool people.
Yes. So this was the first time everybody was meeting them. I think everybody else pretty much had met one another at like 4th of July party or at some point. Yeah. Maybe everybody except for Tamika.
I was about to say Tamika.
That might have been it.
I think Tamika, but that might have been their first time meeting pretty much anybody.
No, they know Danielle, and Dana.
Dana and Charles.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was pretty much a lot of people, and everybody clicked. We had a doggone ball.
The vibe was good. Of course, we played some Taboo. Yeah, originally we were supposed to play Pekino, but that kind of fell through. I think the joke would have took too much focus or something.
I know, it was. I was nervous because I was like, "Well, the people ain't gonna like it. They be bored." Yeah, because it's definitely first off, it's a concentrating game.
You gotta concentrate, man, on them cards.
Yeah, it's too. I felt like it might have been too much of a concentration, where we can't.
What we was doing,
laugh and run our mouths and talk trash. Cause we was talking big trash. Yeah, like we was having all type of just outlandish debates about silly stuff. And then Matt cousin, her husband, is always the life of the party. Yeah. So he cracking jokes the whole time. I like to run my mouth talking trash. So I think Pekino might have been just too laid back.
Yeah.
For that type of environment, I think that if we doing something more chill, maybe with
Pekino got to be the mission. Folks got to come over to play Pekino.
Right.
To experience Pekino. Like, yo, we got a game. I want to play. Come over. You know.
Yeah. Because it's fun, though, because the week before your birthday, we went to his cousin's house. She invited us over. She was like, y'all come stay the night, which was so fun. So we went over there. We stayed the night. She had a hookah. We had drinks. She cooked.
Yep.
And we played Pekino.
Yep.
And we knew what we was coming over there for. She was like, bring your change, which I had told everybody who came to bring change.
Yeah.
So everybody was prepared to play.
Right. But we ain't go down that road.
Nah, we ain't go down that road.
Yeah. Because, I mean, we would have had fun, but you just had to concentrate too hard on that joint, man. You know? I know I wouldn't have been able to concentrate on it. Yeah.
So, party over.
Yep.
I actually ended up bucking. Y'all was still, I think, who else was still down there? Because my cousin and his cousin stayed the night at the end of the party.
Yeah, it was just me and Jamel.
Yeah, so I bucked.
Me and Jamel was up kicking it and still drinking. I was the last one. I shut it down. Jamel went downstairs in the basement. Oh, no, they slept upstairs. So he went to bed. And, I was in there by myself. I took me another stiff one.
You was on Facebook Live.
I was on live. I was on live talking to my cousin on live. Me and him was chopping it up.
3 o'clock in the morning.
Drinking.
And then I'm up there
I wasn't ready to go to sleep yet. You know what I'm saying? So I jumped on live. And then he had requested to join the live.
Which I didn't even know you can do that.
Yeah, you can. So, yeah, we chopped it up. He was doing this thing. Shit, I went and poured me another drink. I was drinking and stuff, chit-chatting with the people.
You're looking drunk, sounding drunk.
Nah, I wasn't looking drunk.
Oh, yes, you were. You was looking so drunk with that doggone cigarette hanging out your mouth.
If you ain't catch it while I was live, sorry. It's gone forever.
Yeah, he made it. I guess you could do it private or whatever. He know about all that stuff. So,
it's gone.
And then I know close to 4 o'clock when 3:30ish you come tapping on the back of my damn shoulder.
Yeah.
I'm like, I looked at the clock. I'm like, dog, we got to get up in 3 hours.
Man, I was lit too.
I was like, I can't do it, dog.
I was lit.
I can't do it.
I think I was pissed off too. I was like, this motherfucker. Yeah.
Well,
I ended up just crashing.
Yeah. Well, what did you wake up to?
Say what?
I said, what did you wake up to?
I don't know.
Huh?
What I woke up to.
Don't play with me.
We can do part 2 right now.
No.
Let me go ahead and go to sleep.
Get your butt up.
I didn't even woke up like how you woke me up.
Yeah, that's how I woke you up. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, all right. I got you in the daylight.
Yeah.
But really though, I knew I had not had any sleep over the course of the last 2-3 days.
Yeah.
No sleep. I'm talking about 3 to 4 hours of sleep. And I knew that I had to get up and mind you, he didn't know where we was going.
No, I had no idea.
Right. So I think had he known we was traveling a distance, he probably would have let me live. Or at least wouldn't have been mad.
I would. I don't think I would have let you live for sure. But I wouldn't really. I was too drunk to be mad for very long. I think by the time you was like, nah, I was like, sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't like I was just up. You feel me? I went straight to sleep.
Yeah.
I was twisted.
I took care of him that morning.
Mm-hmm.
And we packed up, got ready to go. So we on the highway.
Nah, first of all, we get in the fucking car. And the GPS like 4 hours to our destination. Oh. I'm like, where the hell we going? I'm looking like, yo, where the hell?
And I was getting slick tight. Like, dog, what you mean? You riding.
Like, yo, where we go? Because I wasn't expecting to get in nobody's car and travel 4 hours like that. You know what I'm saying?
Drunk.
Like, that's not what I was. That's not at all. Like I said, completely surprised by going somewhere. First of all. Secondly, not only we going somewhere, we're going far away at that.
And toting these 2 kids,
toting the 2 kids. I'm saucy. I'm like, oh, man. And then I'm trying to figure out where the hell are we going? Yeah. The only thing I can think of that 4 hours, at the time, 4 hours away, and at the time we was traveling north. I'm like, man, 4 hours? That's New York, but we not going to New York. Like, we like New York, but not like that though. Mm-mm. Not enough to just be going there randomly. So
with 2 kids.
With 2 kids.
And we done been there.
Yeah, and driving. Nah, it's not the. So I couldn't figure out where we was going. Yeah, so I ended up just croaking for real. I went straight to sleep.
And I was struggling.
Ooh, I was out of
Oh my God, God was on my side. Over those 2-3 days, I had a total of probably about 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah, now it had been a couple times I had to jump up real quick, like, hey, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? It felt like we were swerving.
Oh, shut up.
You know what I'm saying? I had to jump. I was on edge, boy.
Shut up.
I was about to stump a hole through the floor of the car, boy. To press some imaginary brakes over there. For real, because there was a couple of suspecty moments. But we got that, though.
Yeah, we made it. And then when we pulled up, and we was at the DJ Envy car show.
Yes, total surprise. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of had I ain't had no inclination. I had went on Facebook Live on my way up there. So, of course, naturally, people were like, New York. You going to New York. 4 hours, you headed north, y'all going to New York. Y'all going to New York. You know what I'm saying? So, I was like, okay, yeah. Nah, we not going to New York. I'm telling y'all. Like, I know this lady. I know myself. We not going to New York. There's nothing in New York for us. We going somewhere in the general vicinity, but where, I don't know. So then I think, like, I had guessed it, and you was like, nah, that ain't where we go. I was like, oh, I know where we going. You know what I'm saying? It all clicked. I was like, we're going to DJ Envy car show. And sure enough, that's what we pulled up to. You know what I mean? Stayed at my favorite hotel, well, our favorite hotel, the Embassy Suites, right next to the venue. It was basically attached to the venue, shared the parking lot.
I've never booked a hotel room.
Yeah, which is another thing I was surprised about too, because I'm like, pack a bag for an overnight stay. You booked the hotel, like you never book no hotel, like you know, like who helped you do this? Like, you booked a hotel. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's funny. Cause I definitely was like, oh my God, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this.
It's a lot of stuff that Jasmine don't know how to do.
It ain't that I don't know how. Cause I can do anything. It's just that I just haven't done it.
Yeah. It's a lot of just like random stuff that I do that you just don't do.
Yeah, but I book flights and you book the hotels.
Yeah, you book the flights.
You've never booked our flights to go anywhere, and I've never booked the hotel.
Or the rental.
No, I ain't booking no rental. I don't know how to do all that.
Yeah.
But I booked the flights.
Yeah, so we pull up to the John. I'm lit. We lit. The car show was lit.
Car show was awesome.
Yeah, car show was dope.
Star-studded. Seen a couple celebrities. That was pretty cool.
A lot of fire cars. Mm-hmm. You know, we tried to hunt down Gia Casey.
Stop telling my damn business.
She wasn't
Stop
available.
Telling my business.
It's okay, man. You know what I mean? You only a fangirl for her. Like nobody else in this world. Just her for some reason.
Yeah. Everybody is a Beyonce girl or what's another people? Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, the Beehive and the Barbs
and the Barty Gang.
Barty Gang, yeah.
I'm not none of those.
None.
I'm only
she don't have no allegiance to none of them.
None of them.
Yeah.
But I'm obsessed with Gia Casey.
Word though. She
was awesome to me.
She dope.
She's awesome.
Yeah, she good. She's
a phenomenal woman to me.
She is. So
I was on a mission to find her just to say hey, because actually her and I had spoke when I was planning the trip. I had reached out to her and I was like, hey, I'm we're coming to the show, but I'm not really sure because the city that the show was in, I ain't never heard of it.
Yeah, it's like Secaucus, New Jersey.
Yeah, so I was like, what's the major city that's near there? What's the major cities and what's some hotels that's near there? And she actually responded back to me. And I ain't going to even say actually because we've talked multiple times.
Yeah, I'm about to say, y'all corresponded before.
Yeah, we've corresponded before. We went to DJ Envy and their live podcasting, and
we had went to New York for that.
Yep, she reached out to me, and we was actually she put us on VIP.
Yeah, and
we got in VIP and got to sit VIP, and we were on stage with her.
Yep, facts.
On stage with them. So we're just.
Yeah, you was on stage with them.
Oh yeah, you didn't get on stage.
Nah, I ain't going on stage. We ain't gonna disclose what you was up there doing.
Hey, I was hanging out with my homegirl.
No. Let's just say the podcast that they was recording was all about sexuality and all this kind of stuff. But we ain't gonna talk about what you.
And I hate that they did not put that episode on their
podcast list. Yeah, they keep their live episodes for. They don't put them out
because they try to, I guess, entice people to want to come.
Yeah.
So they don't put the shows on the apps. So we ended up enjoying it, and then I had another surprise for him.
Yeah, you did. It was a good one too. Yeah, no kids.
Yeah. So my cousin and her husband, they had went to the car show as well.
Yeah, they popped up, which was a big surprise for me. I was like, okay. So it ain't just us. Another guy here who enjoys cars. Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah, her and I had planned it together because what happened was, she had texted me and was like, "Hey, we're going to this car show. What are y'all doing that weekend?" Yeah. I was like, "I have to work." I was like, "So we not doing nothing." I said, originally we was planning on going, and mind you, she hit me up like in August. This was like mid-August. It had been playing that long.
Oh, okay. Couple weeks. Yeah. About 3 weeks or so.
Right. So she hit me up and was like, we going to this car show. Do y'all want to come? I was like, well, I have to work. I said we had initially, because I think we talked about it. Or either I talked about it in my head. I think I might have talked about it more in my head. Like, okay, that could be something perfect we could do for his birthday. But I had to work.
Yeah.
So, we ended up once we agreed where Matt was like, nah, like take off of work. Like you need to find somebody to work for you. I would like for you to be off of work. So once I realized that I was going to go ahead and have somebody work for me, I was like, all right, ain't no reason for us not to go to the car show. We don't have nothing to do for his birthday weekend for real. So let's do it. So she hit me up. So that same day I was headed into work the day that she hit me up, and I booked everything while I was at work. And while we was texting and corresponding, she was like, hey, what you think about us taking the kids?
Oh, okay.
Word. And she offered to take the kids. But originally, I was like, nah, B.
Ain't nothing.
Originally, I was like, I think when she texted me originally, I never even responded. I went on to start talking about something else because I didn't want to be rude. Nah, B, you're not taking the kids. Now, mind you, this cousin, I trust her with my kids 110%.
For sure.
I trust her with my kids. No doubt about it. I know my kids is good. Not only are going to be good, but she going to keep my kids on the routine. She going to follow my every rule. She going to do everything to a T, just like how I would do it.
You just didn't trust her to drive 3 hours with
I didn't trust her to drive 3 hours.
Yeah.
And I was scared. Yeah. I talked to, you don't even know none of this. I talked to like 3 people and was like, what would you do? What would you do? Would you do it? Because my thing is it ain't that I didn't trust her and her husband. I don't trust other drivers. And I think that I really have parental anxiety like a mug.
You do.
I got that anxiety. Bad.
You blowing me up.
I do. I don't care who you are. If you got my kids and I'm not with you, I need to know every move.
We going to the barber. Me and Cody going to the barbershop today. She going to text me when you get there.
Yeah.
And blow me up.
And if he don't answer the phone when I call, I immediately get sick to my stomach and start thinking the worst of everything. Because he travels a whole hour for them to go get haircuts. So Facts. It's a 2-hour commute that he does for them to go get haircuts.
Yeah.
And it scares me. It scares me. Like, I prefer my kids. Like, I'm most comfortable with my kids going from daycare to the house. That 10-minute drive, I'm good. That little 10-minute drive, I'm good. But anything outside of that 10-minute drive and I'm not with them,
bugging.
I'm tripping.
Bugging.
So, I did not agree. And I ended up, because she was texting me and was like, hey, I got this, I got that, I got this, because she was prepping to have the kids. So she had went and bought a few things and had everything. Like I didn't even have to send no bed. She had my kids a bed to sleep in. She had swings. She had went and bought spoons for the kids.
Yeah,
just everything. She's just that perfect when it comes to dealing with our children. Mm-hmm. So I still hadn't said yeah. I still had not told her like, yeah, but then
so when did you tell her yeah?
I ended up telling her, yeah, maybe like the week of.
Oh, okay.
And I admitted to her.
Well, we got to a yeah anyway.
We got what?
We got to a yeah. So she took the kids.
Damn. I'm talking too much about it?
Nah. Go ahead though.
So yeah, they took the kids. So we thought that they was getting ready. He thought that they was getting ready to leave.
I did. But we had separated.
Yeah, so they was going to their car, but what they was doing was pulling up on us.
Yeah.
To grab the kids and their things, the car seats and all of that. So when they pulled back up, Matt was like, "What they doing?" I was like, "Oh yeah, surprise! They're taking the kids."
Yeah. Yeah. So I was super ecstatic about that.
Yeah, no kids. So.
No kids, for about 24 hours.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we ended up going to a hookah bar, hung out with he actually has a first cousin that lives in New Jersey.
Yep.
So we linked up with her, went to a hookah spot. Do you remember the name of it?
Nah, I don't.
Okay, well, it ended up.
It was nice though.
Yeah, it was a nice vibe. Cool, the food was busting. Oh my god, they had some chicken wings, so good. Yeah, dang, I wish I would have not remembered the name of that spot.
It was hitting wings.
Yeah, the wings was so good.
Yeah, it was.
And Joe Budden was in there on some chill. Richie Dollars from Love and Hip Hop, both of them from Love and Hip Hop New York were in there just chilling. Like we literally was they was sitting right behind us.
I thought they were about to film an episode for real.
Yeah, we really did. But they actually did not know each other.
It's called Spirit Lounge.
What?
Spirit Lounge.
Oh yeah, Spirit Lounge in New Jersey.
Yeah. In Edgewater.
Yeah. So they were there and sitting, like I said, right behind us. We spoke to them. Said what's up. They said what's up. Yeah. That was that. We hung out. Then the next morning we left and went and picked up our kids.
Yeah. We woke up, went, ate breakfast, and then came back, went to sleep. Late checkout.
Oh God, yeah. Oh, and then I did that too. I did a late checkout for 2:00.
Yeah. Which is perfect, man. We didn't even got to make sure we always had a late checkout because at 2:00, 11 o'clock.
We never did that before.
Nah, we haven't. We always do the regular, and we always late.
Yeah.
People always beating on the door, housekeeping, trying to get in there.
Yeah,
because we don't never leave at 11 o'clock, Because we ain't going to wake up to eat breakfast about 9.
Yeah.
We're going to spend an hour down there, and we not coming right back to pack up and leave. We got to get back into bed. So, yeah, we need to do the late checkout more often.
And it was, they actually ended up giving it to us for free because our TV was broke. But it
TV
wasn't but an extra $10.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Hey, did you get them points?
I don't know.
But you need to check that. That's serious business.
Okay.
That's a free night stay.
Okay.
Yeah. We need to get that for sure.
All right. All right. So that was his birthday weekend. So overall,
I had a good time. Yeah, I was totally surprised. The whole weekend was great. Yeah, everything was good. Yeah, I couldn't ask for no more. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Definitely took me completely by surprise.
Yeah. All right. And for me, I'm big on birthdays, and he knows that about me. That any of my friends, whoever, my mission is if I'm with you and I F with you, I'm gonna make sure your birthday is awesome.
Squared away, huh?
Yeah. So that's all the time. Me and my best friend, we're both like that. Like we big on celebrating other people's birthday. But when it comes to our own birthday, we ain't pressed, but we just enjoy celebrating others. So for his birthday, I think since we've been together, I've pretty much have planned the majority of your birthday.
You have.
Yeah, I think I've planned the majority of it.
Yeah.
It's been a few that, we didn't do a whole lot, but I still like to plan his birthday and make sure it's special for him. Even if
she tried to hit me with a surprise.
I think, I do
every time.
I do a nice surprise.
Yeah, even if we don't plan too much or whatever, or even like for example, like my last birthday, like
you turned 30.
Yeah, it's my 30th birthday. I had planned to go out to the club, but she coordinated to get my one of my best friends up here from Charlotte, and I had no idea Buddy was coming.
Yep, they showed up at like 4:00 in the morning, and these fools literally, Matt was in the bed sleep. We lived on base at this time, so I had to get my big pregnant butt up. Go to the gate, pick them up from the gate. Yeah. I pulled up. We got out the car. They come
Surprise! This nigga gets up and they start drinking
immediately.
Rest of the night.
Immediately.
It was probably like had to be like 4 a.m. and they was up drinking.
We started drinking,
getting drunk.
Yeah,
like
I was fresh. Cold was still in my eye.
I wobbled my butt back on upstairs. I was like, all right, mission accomplished. I cashed out everybody some money, and I was done.
Yeah. Yeah, so good times.
Yeah. So that was that. We wanted to we had so many questions, y'all, that we have not answered, that we've received, and we are making it our mission to answer everybody's question, because for me, I want to answer everybody's question because I respect the fact that you are
taking the time to give us some questions
and being supportive.
Yeah, for sure.
So I want to answer every question. So we decided to bring it back, reel it back in as another People's Choice episode.
Yeah. Well, it's more like a birthday recap with the People's Choice on the back end.
Yeah.
But you know the things that I have in the actual mailbox, not really questions though. It's more or less stories. I can read one of them really quickly. And then you got some questions, right? In your inbox?
Oh, I thought you was pulling. I didn't pull anything up.
Oh, yeah, pull something up. Because these is more or less stories. They're not questions.
Okay.
Yeah, not like particular.
Well, I got a question actually from this this girl I know actually. Okay.
So let me go ahead.
I thought you just told me to go.
Yeah, I was gonna read one of the because like I said, in the mailbox there's not even questions, it's stories. So I wanted to read one of the stories for one of the listeners. I'm gonna go ahead and go. So it says, so after listening to episode 3, I have a crazy story with my husband. So both of us, what?
What is this? What's going on? You told me to pull up a question. Go ahead, and then now you're going. So I'm confused.
So I'm about to read because it's not a question. This is a story. I don't think there's nothing for us to feedback. I think this is just somebody sharing something with us.
Okay, go ahead.
You know what I mean? And then we can move on to a question where we can actually have a conversation about it.
Okay, go ahead.
But I think this is just a story though.
Okay.
Yeah. So it says, so after listening to episode 3, I have a crazy story with my husband. So with both of us being fairly new in the military, you start building your alcohol tolerance. Well, one night, my husband, who was my boyfriend at the time, we went on our second date and went to see Transformers. Well, before the movies, he bought me this blue dress that looked like a shirt with some blue wedges, and he was already hyping me up, and I was for it. So we get to the movies, and the alcohol is really getting him. While watching the movie, he sees a C-17, which is the airframe that he flies on, and he was talking ish, and then leans over and says to me, "You're trying to make me fall in love with you." Sir, what? He was like, "I see what you're doing," and I rolled my eyes and smiled. Fast forward to later on that night, we go to the beach, and my country ass ain't never been on the beach at night. So I'm scared thinking Sharks is going to eat me in this water. Well, he assures that I am fine, and he got me. So I get in the water, and I'm calm and cool. Then this Negro picks me up and slams me in the water.
Ooh.
I had flat iron my hair real good, and at this point, I'm pissed.
Oh, I would have been too.
He then says, "Let's eat." I'm like, okay, cool. Food will make me less mad at him at this point. So we are soaking wet in his Cadillac, and we get to Huddle House and we eat. It's cold as hell in there, so I knew that I was going to catch a cold. After eating, we get sleepy, and I mean sleepy to where we could have fell asleep in the restaurant sleepy. So we proceeded to get in the car and drive. We doing push-ups in the parking lot to wake our ass up since we're like 10 minutes away from his home. We get in and my eyes are already closed. I'm trying to stay awake to make sure he stays awake while driving, and we both nodding and he's swerving. I just knew we was gonna die, but we made it home and camped out in the living room. It was a crazy night, but a memorable night for us.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's y'all. That's them stories that make you tight.
That's what make you like where they say word is bond.
Yeah,
that's the type of story.
It is though.
That's funny and that's memorable. You'll never forget it.
Nope.
That was a bonding moment, a crazy ass bonding moment, but it was a bonding moment, and that's what marriage is about. And I'm happy to hear that y'all are married and are living together or whatever you guys got going on, and it's a positive environment, and you're doing what you're doing as a married couple. And you can
look back at stories like that and just laugh.
Yes.
That's what it's about.
Yes. Okay.
Thanks for sharing that with us.
Yes. Thank you for reaching out. Whoever you are, you know who you are, and we thank you so much. He kind of handles that, so I'm not even sure who sent that, but thank you. Okay, so this is actually a DM that I got on Snapchat, and I actually ended up saving because you don't have Snapchat. Nah. So when you send somebody a message on Snapchat, it erases after you read it. Oh, so okay. Unless you actually hit to save it, it goes away. So this is like cheating 101 type crap. Oh, this little thing. So for all you cheaters, I know how you don't get caught. You do it on Snapchat.
Do it on the Snap.
Yeah. So, anyways,
put that in my notes now.
You ain't gotta worry about me. I tell you, I'm damaged goods. I'm here.
Put that in my notes. What you mean damaged goods?
Damaged goods, man. Damaged goods. So I ain't going nowhere. Okay. So, this person reached out to me, and her first response back was your partner not listening. And so I was like, you gotta give me some more intel so we know how to discuss it. And she goes on and she says he just doesn't listen and he's always right. If I suggest something and he doesn't agree, he would justify his thoughts while trying to make me feel crazy. The reason, even though this is not a lot of information, me and this person, we actually talk outside of this, so we've actually had more conversation with one another, and she has vented to me different things and asked my advice for certain things. So that's why I think it's kind of important that I do bring this up, so she can hear your perspective of your answer, and I can give you mine. Okay, so I'm gonna give you an example of what she said with the not listening thing. Okay, so this person, she works a full-time job, and she works from home. Well, she has 2 young children that are both at home, and her boyfriend, he works outside the home. He works, I think he works probably long hours. He's holding his weight up as far as paying the bills, taking care of home, all of those good things. However, she wants to put the older kid in daycare. The older kid is 2 years old, and then they have an infant. I don't think she's trying to put the infant in daycare, but she wants to put the 2-year-old in daycare. And her reasoning behind it is, social skills, helping with potty training. And for me, the biggest thing is the fact that she's not a stay-at-home mom.
Right. She works
a full-time job
from home.
Exactly. And has an infant child at home that she has to tend to. So anybody who knows that if you're keeping your kid at home and not in daycare, as a parent, you're expected to teach your children all these things. Right. And me looking at it, you got time to teach your kid all these things if that's all you have to do. Right. But if you working full time, you don't have time for that. Nah. Well, his argument is, you're at home. I'm this is an assumption. I'm not sure this is what he's saying. But you're at home. You can teach them, and I didn't go to daycare, so they're not going to daycare, and I turned out fine. So I'm not lacking. So I'm not lacking social skills. I'm not lacking anything by not going to daycare. So they don't need to go to daycare. So what's your thoughts on that?
He don't want to pay the money.
You think that's what it is?
That's what it is. His wife got a full-time job. He got a full-time job, and they ain't paying no daycare expenses, and he don't want to pay them. Straight up. I mean, we pay $1,000 a month. We pay.
You think that's all that it is?
Yeah, that's all that it is. All money is a big thing.
I hear you, but so you don't think
that's the only reason?
You don't think that if that was his argument, he would say that?
Nah, because that ain't strong enough.
Nah. It is strong enough, because if you can't afford it, you can't afford it.
It ain't even. It's because maybe they can't afford it, but maybe he like having the access money to do whatever he want to do with it. That's the only reason.
So that's all you get out of that.
Yeah, he don't want to pay the money, man.
I don't think
that'll be my only reason not to want to send my kids to daycare. Like, I didn't go to daycare either, but I don't care about sending them.
Well, we don't have a choice.
Correct, but I didn't go to daycare either, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't go to daycare. So I to say that developing the social skills, I'm okay. We ain't got to send. Nah.
But that's his argument is I didn't go to daycare.
Yeah.
And I'm fine. Yeah. I learned how to potty train. I learned my ABCs.
Yeah.
And I didn't go to daycare. That's what his argument is. So we have to go by what his argument is. We can't, like, I feel like you're making an assumption.
Okay, so that was an assumption. That's what I got out of it. If somebody was telling me that that was the reason why they didn't want their kids to go to daycare, I'm calling bullshit on it. Like, okay. I'm calling bullshit on it. But let's go by off of just what they have.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. Do they have a support system here?
No.
Okay.
No, they don't have no support, which means that there's no date nights. There's no nothing. That means this girl is home with these children literally 24/7.
Correct. So
she gets no time. I think I'm her only female associate that she has in this area.
Yeah. Does he understand the nature of the work that she does? The way she don't have time? Like, does she have time to teach these kids these skills?
I wouldn't imagine she does because she works regardless of
what type
of work she does. She's on the clock. And any job that you work, you're not supposed to be tending to your kids on the clock, regardless of where you at.
She on the clock and she's still having to tend to the kids to their various needs throughout the day. Mm-hmm. So feeding them, changing diapers, making sure they go to the potty, whatever the case may be.
Yep.
Cleaning up stuff.
And cooking.
Supervising
cleaning
them,
up the house.
You know what I mean? Yeah, the whole nine.
And still being a good woman to her man.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I call it just being uncompromisable. And she suggested to me that she might just save up her money to pay for daycare herself. And I'm like, that's not realistic. That does not make sense to do.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to go to work every day to just pay for daycare. Right. That makes no sense. Nah. So my suggestion to her was and is that you're gonna have to. It's time for a conversation.
Yeah, definitely been time for that.
Yeah,
you gotta have a conversation.
It's time for a conversation, and he has to be compromisable. He has to compromise with that, and if he doesn't, you
gotta effectively communicate.
Yes, and that's what I was just about to say.
Wow.
You have to make your demands. You have to show that you're not putting up with certain things, but you have to do it in a tasteful, in a manner to where he's going to receive it.
Correct.
And what would you as a man, if your mind says that I'm fine, they don't need to be because his concerns could just be that he's scared. We didn't think about that. His concerns could be he's scared of daycare. He does not want to put his kids in daycare. Yeah. He rather they stay home with their mama because I don't trust these daycares.
Yeah, that could be.
It could be. So if I'm coming to you saying to you, okay, I'm tired. I want to put him in daycare. He needs to learn social skills. I'm working. I'm tired. I don't have the energy, the time to teach him like he needs to be taught. Yeah. So he needs to be in daycare. Yeah. What would you need to hear from me in order to say, okay, let me think about this instead of just like, no, it ain't happening?
Well, I think that you gotta lay it all out of why it makes sense. You know what I mean? Make it make sense.
Okay.
If the person can't see your view or perspective, then you got to get that person an ultimatum then, because at that point, honestly, like if I'm stuck in my own thought trap and my own thought patterns, and this is just what I believe, then you got to say, well, bro, I can't raise these kids and still work this job at home. So are you gonna pay all the bills? And then I can stay home and raise the kids.
Yeah.
But I can't manage to do it all though. Like, it's just too much.
Right.
It's too overwhelming and things are not getting done. You know what I'm saying? I'm stressed out.
Yep.
And if you don't want the kids to go to daycare, then hold it down. I'll stop working. I'll raise your kids.
Yeah.
Our kids.
Yeah. And I don't think that type of ultimatum it could work, but that wouldn't be the truth because she doesn't want to quit her job.
She don't want to quit her job, but at the same time, if somebody's being unreasonable and they're not reasoning with you at all, ain't budging at all, then you have to give them an ultimatum like that.
So you would give them a, yeah.
You have to, because they're not being reasonable at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not even like a couple of hours. Look at doing part time or something.
Yeah, and that's what I thought. Like maybe the kid can do part time.
Yeah.
But I would suggest, this is my suggestion. I'm actually going to text her and tell her to listen to this episode because I thought more about it. Y'all, there's a 3-year-old coming downstairs. There's Cody.
What's up, fat man? You woke up?
Hey, excuse us, guys. Hey, Cody. Your iPad is upstairs on the couch. Grab your iPad and sit on the couch and play with your iPad, please.
And I can do my Australia?
Of course.
Yeah.
So that was easy. So my suggestion would be to pack up the kids one day and go look for daycares. And find a daycare and say, okay, this is what it is. Here goes a few daycares or whatever. Or either pick it out. Go on tours by herself. Find a daycare that she likes. Get all the payment stuff, and I'm pretty sure this is an assumption that she knows how the money's going, where the money going, how the money flowing, whatever, and bring it to his attention. Like, okay, this is how much it's gonna cost. This is what I'm gonna pay of it. This is what you're gonna pay of it. This is how this gonna go, and here we are. And they can start it. He can start as soon as this date, and this is what it is. And from there, have a conversation in the manner to where you bringing up the pros and the cons of him starting daycare.
Yeah, I mean it'll work.
Because quitting her job is not an option. She that's not what she's not doing.
Yeah, she ain't about that.
She's not doing it.
Yeah, I mean that'll work. It's an actionable item, as they say, so it'll work. You know what I mean? Go get all the groundwork done.
Yeah, get the groundwork done.
Bring it to them, I mean, essentially, that's just telling them what it is. Honestly.
That's what?
You just telling them what it is.
Yeah, and I think that might be what it is. And one thing that I say all the time, a man is the head of your household, but a woman is how the household flows. I believe that, and I feel like if a woman is not in a good space, in a good mind, the woman the man steers the boat, but the woman makes sure ain't no water getting in the boat. She the one slanging the water outside the boat, making sure it's not getting too full, making sure it's still afloat. Yeah. And if a woman is not in the right space, not feeling good, not feeling appreciated, the boat will sink.
Yeah.
And the man don't want that boat to sink.
No.
You up there driving, you working hard, you doing what you got to do, and then this woman is just sitting back letting the boat fill up while y'all drown. You don't want that as a man.
Right.
So you have to be compromisable, especially when you have a woman that is holding it down.
Right.
And and mind you, this person uprooted. She just moved here. She's been here like a month or two.
Oh,
and I think and I think maybe when she was back at home, even though she worked from home and the kids was at home, number one, of course they were younger.
Yeah.
Number two, she might have had support and some help to where she could be like, here, keep them for a little bit while I go do this and go do that. She don't have that option up here.
She ain't got that support system.
She doesn't have that, so she got to be able to free herself.
Yeah.
She has to. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, you want your children to thrive, and daycare helps with that, especially when you're not when you're at home and still working.
Right.
So that's our opinion. I hope it works. I really do.
Yeah, it'll work out.
Because I love black love, and I hope that it can work itself on out. So y'all, Cody's up. Cannon will probably be up because he's upstairs on his iPad singing his Australia song loud as hell, as if he don't see Cannon over there sleep.
And we got to go get haircuts.
And they got to go get haircuts. And I need to put my food on to cook for the week for me and the kids and get prepared for next week. So y'all, it's all right. You got anything else you want to talk about?
Nope. I appreciate y'all listening, tuning in.
Thank you. Don't forget, reach out to all of our platforms. Subscribe.
Yeah.
You say that part because I don't even know how to. He know the flow.
What? Like, comment, subscribe, share.
Yeah, he
Millennial Tempo at gmail.com. Facebook and Instagram, Millennial Tempo.
Yep.
Reach out to us, man.
Yeah, please keep the questions coming, and we hope that we are inspiring you guys, and we love y'all for y'all support. All right, y'all. It's your girl Jasmine
and your boy Matt,
and we are the
Millennial Tempo.